getting green. Okay, so you were asking about water. And here's what we got. We have a nice little underground vault under here, which you've seen. So in order to get that redundant water that you're requesting, which we can definitely do, we can do just like we did up at Mike's place, and we can put a cistern, 3,000 gallon cistern right here, that basically your well would fill that cistern up, and then your well would not cycle until we ask it to, or until we drain the water down to a certain level. So we could have a 3,000 gallon storage tank right here that would plumb back into the vault down here, and we would use a pressure pump, a pressure boosting pump that would supply any water for the shop and any water for a future house or whatever you want it to do. Also, we could use that for an orchard. You were talking about wanting an orchard. I still think one of the best spots is going to be up here. You get all the full sun. You can kind of break up that road there with the trees if you want. We could line the trees all along the fence line there. So I mean, I think that would be something that would be pretty easy to do. When we put the cistern in right here, we can actually plumb water up over to here so that we'd have another frost free like that, so you don't have to drag a bunch of hoses and stuff, because we're gonna have trenches going through here anyway. So so that would take care of your water issue. And not only that, you would be able to put like a hand pump on the tank. We could put a hand pump right out the top, so you could at least hand pump water. Or with the 3,000 gallons sitting there, you could use pumps off of a generator. We could always put a generator in that little house there, or if you're gonna have a garage, we could put a generator in there. We could put a generator in the shop, you know, like what Mike has. He's got a 11 kW Kohler generator that supplies power to his whole system there, which is another thing. We're gonna put in the 1,000 gallon propane tank right up here. So we're gonna trench down this way to the shop for gas. We'll also trench over this way so that there's gas over here for a future house. We'll just have it stubbed out, and we'll stub it right up there, and we can always tee off of it later or whatever. I think ultimately when you do the house, I would take that tree out right there, and I would utilize this, where this shed's at here. We could lift that shed right off the top and utilize that, make a garage right there, and then have your house kind of going this way. I think that little vault right there is going to be key, and you know, where that shed's at, I think is where a garage really should be, my personal opinion. But you know, wherever you want the house, you could do that. But I think that would be a good spot to have the garage. You could have a generator there with backup. When you get the house built, we could do a solar array, so you have backup power there. But again, I think right in this area here, damn, the grass is getting tall. This area here is where we should put the propane tank, right about here, and then you can do your orchard all along this area right here. We can supply water to it. This will be a good area to have the propane tank, because when you go to fill it, the guys can pull the trucks in there, right about where Alex is standing, and then they pull hoses over to it. So it's out of the way, won't make a mess anywhere. So, am I missing anything? Still can't get this dried out, so I've been looking at equipment. I think what we really need to do, and I know we've talked about it before, we definitely need to put a French drain in. So I think before I finish anything else inside, I think we should skin this right here, slope it away from the building there, slope it away from the building there, put a French drain in, and then at the same time we can excavate the propane tank, we can excavate the water cistern, get all this stuff kind of taken care of. That way we can get this thing all skinned off, and then let the grass grow over the top of it again. But we keep running into water. We can't get this thing dried out enough to get the concrete in here, so I think we're gonna have to back off that and do that shit later and get the other shit outside done first, so that we can get this done. So, what am I missing? I know Marriott loves that tree, but you know what? You got 2 other big fuckers over there.
Yeah.
That apple tree's looking beautiful. That's just like a willow. It's not even a, I don't know. I guess nobody wants to kill a tree, but
But fuck that tree.
fuck you, tree. Everything else is looking beautiful though.
Yeah. This is gonna be a bitch to mow though.
Yeah. It's a 6-pack, man. It's a 6-pack on a riding mower. Let's give you a little lake view. I'll take another video inside too, but by the way, I got you a bigger shower. Did a 60-inch shower in there. I just thought you might like it better. I'm gonna have to reframe the bathroom though. I've got it framed up where the door's at. It's just not gonna work out, so I'm gonna reframe it. I'm gonna put solid core doors in there. It'll look better too. So I'll rip that piece of shit door out that we put in and make it look better. But this is Belunga on a half rainy day. It's been kind of raining off and on. We're gonna stack the wood over here for now. Just trying to keep it in the trailer, but I gotta bring that trailer back. Trying to keep it in the trailer till we got done over there, and we can make a little wood shed off the back. That's Belunga. Belunga U.